Welcome to Driven Up's Power Talk. I'm Jasmine Moore.
And I'm Rebecca Heisey. We're two work besties who have spent over a decade learning the ins and outs of sales and marketing.
On this podcast, we discuss all things go-to-market operations, the people, processes, and technologies that make up the engine of a thriving go-to-market function. Let's get to it. All right, I'm really excited about the conversation today. We are talking about something that has kind of been trending for the last couple years, I would say.
Definitely.
And that's the fact that the MQL is dead.
Or is it?
I like that. Or is it? Because we have opinions.
Yeah.
And the MQL, is it dead? I keep hearing it. Really, what if the MQL is just misunderstood?
Yeah.
I think the MQL just may need a bit of a rebrand.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think so.
So we're going to talk about it today.
All right, so let's look at this as MQL 1.0 and maybe a little bit of the history of what we used to know it to be, and maybe it's still, some people might still be doing it this way as well. But first you have lead score plus a form fill, and most people might think that's buyer intent, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean it's buyer intent. That's just really top of funnel, initial research.
Yeah.
It might be too soon. Don't talk to me yet kind of thing.
Yeah. And lead scoring, when it was like, first hit the scene, like it was great. Lead scoring as a strategy is awesome. It's so amazing that we can score activities, and then once someone hits a certain threshold, consider them qualified. I think with this method, we're just not producing leads that show buying intent, and that's the issue.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And the old models are rewarding marketers for quantity, not necessarily quality. And so I think that's where a lot of people get hung up too, because you might get, depending on your scoring or depending on your process, you might get a lot of people that become an MQL, but are they really ready to like be moved to that next stage and have somebody in sales reach out? So you can kind of have to like tread that water a little bit.
Yeah, you could have times where the marketing team has an MQL goal of 500 MQLs, and they're producing these leads, and they're hitting their goal of 500 MQLs, and they pass them over to sales, and none of them turn into pipeline. And sales is like, okay, like these aren't actual leads. Why are these MQLs? Marketing, they hit their goal, they're excited, and now they're like, sales, why aren't you doing anything with the leads? And sales is like, these aren't actual leads.
Yeah.
So it's like also causing misalignment, because each team is looking at each other like, what is going on?
Yeah. And we already know like sales and marketing has their head-butting moments, like, sibling rivalry kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's something that definitely has to be refined and like communicated with each other to make sure you're both kind of like hitting the right mark when it's important.
So I don't think the MQL is dead. I think it just needs a little bit of a rebrand. Like, let's just glamify it up a little bit and make it a little bit better.
Yeah. Put some filters on it.
Let's add some filters. Let's add some more dimension to it, because the MQL as a premise, I think it's great. I think it's great to have a milestone to where you have a lead that has been marketed to, and at what point is that lead ready to be handed off to a sales development representative or an AE to put into an actual sales cycle. There has to be some type of milestone, and I think MQL works great for that. It's just a problem that how are we defining what an MQL is? And I think some marketers have a different definition of what an MQL is. So let's redefine it. Today, my opinion is that MQLs are best when they are hand raisers. So those hot leads that self-qualify and say, I'm ready to speak with sales. Some marketers also use lead magnets that are like quizzes, like interactive quizzes, to where if a lead goes through it, they're basically self-identifying as someone who's qualified. So I think those very high intent offers, maybe like an on-demand webinar, something like that, a combination of, those activities could equate to an MQL, but I think we should redefine it. And that rolls us into gated versus ungated. The question of the hour. I feel like this always comes up with past companies, with clients. Like, should we just ungate our content?
Yeah. And it's crazy because like a few years ago, we had almost everything gated. I mean, that was just the way you did things. If somebody came to your site and they wanted any piece of content, they had to fill out some form to get the
Yeah.
content. And then over time, we started to modify, like, okay, maybe, shorter form articles and different things could be ungated. But now it's really changing.
Yeah. And I had a stat pulled up and I don't know there it is. Okay, so I found this stat. 71% of B2B buyers fully define their actual needs before actually engaging with sales. Meaning people are actually self-educating, they're consuming content before they're raising their hand and they're ready to buy.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense, I
it
think.
makes a lot of sense, and you need content so that people can consume and really self-qualify themselves in.
Yeah.
And from a marketer's standpoint, that's hard because you want to know who's consuming your content and you want to gate things because you're like, oh, we got, someone who was that? This is a good lead, SDR follow up. And on the sales side, they're like, this is great because if we ungate everything, when someone actually raises their hand, they're going to be ready and my job's easy. They're going to convert quicker and it's going to be great. They're qualified.
Yeah. I think even from myself as a consumer, I do a lot of stuff like that. I'm more of a researcher. Like if I'm going to buy a product, I want to go and look at the specs and look at the things I can find. But you also have to kind of, as a marketer, find that fine line because there's so many different ways you can track things, right? Like through the gated material filling out a form, through intent data, through like cookies and stuff. And I mean, it can get creepy if you do it wrong. You don't want to like stalk your people. And I've had that situation happen a couple times where I visit a website. Next thing I know, they're already reaching out and I'm like, that was a little too forward.
Yeah. So what I recommend is you should ungate a lot of content.
Yeah.
However, you have to have a lot of content for it to actually work as expected, because what you want is folks to consume your content and raise their hands.
Yeah.
If you don't have a lot of free ungated content, they may go to your competitor who does have a lot of free ungated content, and then your competitor may get that lead.
And I think that the best things that I've even seen are like kind of like the teaser content, if you can do it, right, to help with that is like, okay, you had a webinar, maybe the webinar is gated, but then you kind of created that article to like get them enticed so that they want to go to the webinar and watch the rest of it, and then they fill out your form. So it's like you kind of want to like really think strategically with all of those sort of paths to try to really entice them. But again, to your point, you do have to have a lot of content to kind of get there, which can take a lot of time, and not everybody has that kind of time. People want them fast and they want good quality leads and they want them fast and they want to get them to sales quickly as well so they can start reaching out.
Well, that's a strategic objection. If you're a marketer and sales is coming to you, like sales leadership is saying, let's just ungate everything. Like we don't need to do this. Well, as a marketer, you're going to need more resources because you're going to need more content to make this worthwhile.
Definitely.
I like your point on teaser content because LinkedIn has that thing. I don't know if you've seen it where a brand can post a guide, like a PDF document, and you swipe through. And when you get to like the third page, you can add the gate there.
Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen that, but that's smart.
That's kind of like a try before you buy model. So yeah, I like the idea of ungating, but I think that it is good to gate bottom of funnel assets like demos, on-demand webinars, and you have to have a lot of content at the top of funnel.
Yep.
So those are our final thoughts. Let's not throw away the MQL. It is not dead. Let's rebrand it. Let's redefine it and get a little bit more strategic and up with the times and how we are leveraging this metric, because we don't want it to be a vanity metric. We want it to be a strategic tool. So what you should do if you're listening and you're in marketing, just audit your MQL definition, get together with sales. I think that's key as well. You guys should create a new definition together. Look at their pipeline goals and how your MQL's goals can speak and sing to each other.
Yes, definitely. Communication is key.
Our producer is going to give us a phrase, a corporate jargon phrase. She's going to give us the beginning, and we have to guess the second half of that phrase. So this is like a quiz. Okay.
All right.
How good is your corporate jargon?
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
She said, I need you to keep me in the
loop, I would say.
loop. I would say loop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's loop.
Okay.
Oh,
That
it's
was
an actual
easy.
quiz.
That was easy.
Yeah, that one was easy. All right, we'll see how hard they get.
Okay. We are
Oh.
building the plane while
Not-
we're flying it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I honestly was gonna say like not landing it or something.
No, while
Which
we're
is probably
flying it.
really wrong. Yeah, building the plane while we're flying it. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Flying.
I know. I don't know if I would have like known that one really either.
Yeah, it means like basically.
Yeah, you're doing
just-
it as you go.
Yeah, you're doing it as you go. You're building a ship.
Yeah.
I mean, you're driving a ship while you're building it. Processes aren't in place, but we have
Yeah.
to get this
Yeah.
done. Let's take this conversation
Offline.
offline.
I think we all know that one too well.
Yeah. Let's not boil
The egg?
the ocean.
Oh. The ocean?
Yeah.
I said egg. I don't know.
Boil the ocean, meaning like you guys are just doing too much.
Too
You're
much,
doing too much.
yeah.
It's not that deep.
Oh my
Let's
God,
not boil the
that's
ocean.
funny.
We need more blue sky. I have never heard that one.
I've never heard that one either. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say green grass.
Like, yeah, that one's a tough one. What is it?
We need more blue sky thinking.
We
Blue
need
sky
more
thinking.
blue sky thinking. What does that mean?
Like, you need to be more creative, more imaginative, more visionary.
Huh.
Thinking.
All right.
I've never heard that
Maybe it's
one.
'cause we're in operations.
Yeah, maybe. No one's
Yeah.
thinking colorfully.
That's so funny. The people in operations had no idea what that one means.
We think in black and white. Let's do this. Let's go. It's this or this. Move forward.
Let's hit the ground
Running.
running.
Yeah.
What does KPI stand for? Key Performance Indicator.
See, we're in operations.
Yeah.
We know that one.
We know that one. I don't know what blue sky,
I didn't know
whatever
what the
that
blue
was,
sky
but
was.
KPI got you. This is the time to shift the
I don't know.
narrative.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that one.
Or yeah, I don't know.
Narrative works, but it's paradigm.
Oh,
Shift the paradigm. We need to open the.
I'm not sure. We need to open that. I want to say like spectrum or something. I don't
We
know.
need to open the SOP that I wrote for you. and
Look at my
read it
documentation. That's what we need to open.
and do that. No. What is it?
Look at the notes I sent you. I need to open those up.
Floodgates.
Open the
Oh.
floodgates. Okay.
Okay, I see it.
We can park this in the.
Garage?
I don't know that one.
I don't know either. Park this in the something like businessy. Park this
In the nice to have bucket.
Yeah.
That's great. We'll put that in the nice to have bucket.
Park this in the
Backlog. What are we parking it in?
park it. Yeah.
Parking lot.
Oh,
The parking lot. Did you make that one up?
park this in the parking lot.
All right, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I think we scored A. I think we got an A.
I think you got an A. I think I failed that one. I don't know. I missed a lot of those.
I'm in too many Zoom meetings, I think.
I don't know.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning into this episode. Let us know in the comments if you have any other corporate jargon phrases that you think could stump us, because apparently.
They stumped me.
All right, see you next time.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms.
Keep up with us and all of our hot takes on all things go-to-market operations. See you next time.